So, on télécharge MetaMask. Et ça, c'est Remix. Donc, Remix, c'est bien pour faire le développement rapidement, parce que ça, c'est déjà fait. Et aussi bien pour démontrer au client comment ça marche. Et aussi, on peut suivre les dApps dans le back-end. Donc, on peut voir ce contrat dans le back-end de ce contrat et voir le proposal en Remix. Et aussi, quand c'est Remix et a le problème, nous avons un Getter Channel Ethereum Remix. Et nous essayons d'aider la communauté. Et le chef de Remix est français. Et si tu demandes quelque chose en français, il peut répondre avec beaucoup plus facilité que je ne sais pas, que le reste. Aussi, ça c'est le File Explorer et l'éditeur pour le contrat. Et ici, ça c'est le terminal et on fait les commandes de la console. Et ça c'est le tabs pour compiler, run, settings, et je vais I'll go through that. Et le run tab est le plus important. Après, tu déploies le contrat. On compile, avant que tu compiles le contrat, tu peux déployer le contrat dans le network. Et ça, c'est tous les functions, donc tous les classes of all the Solidity code. Et aussi, si tu ne comprends pas qu'est-ce que j'ai dit, je vais plus rapide. Oups. Dis-moi. Et donc, il y a les commandes pour loading gists ou debug. Donc, quand tu lances Remix, il fait les commandes, la grande liste de commandes en bas. Et cette liste toujours grandir. OK. Et ça c'est l'introduction, mais après ça, je peux faire les démonstrations plus high level, ou more difficult pour les utilisateurs qui viennent dans cette, qui est familière. Donc ça c'est l'endroit pour JavaScript VM ou Injected Web 3. Et ça, c'est important. Le JavaScript VM, ça marche pour... you don't need to use MetaMask. Juste aller. Et, mais avec Injected Web 3, tu choisis le mainnet Rob Stupay. Et maintenant, avec MetaMask, on peut choisir un seul compte. Avant, on peut choisir beaucoup, mais dans le JavaScript VM, on a 10 comptes. Donc, ça limite la flexibilité pour le testing, parce que tu es que d'être une seule personne avec un peu de... Peut-être on peut ajouter des autres comptes, mais je n'ai pas arrivé à ça. So, in PDF, il est le gist. Et quand tu fais le logist, le gist arrive ici. Et avec une liste de gistes, on peut load tous les gistes dans un seul coup avec le exact current. Mais c'est n'importe quoi. Qu'est-ce que c'est ici? Ça exécute toutes les choses ici. C'est comme JavaScript. Et donc, le GitHub repo de the Open Zeppelin appears. And Mais Open Zeppelin a changé les choses maintenant. Et la première fois que j'ai fait cet exemple, ça marche, mais maintenant, ça ne marche pas. Parce que dans Award Token, it loads an ERC20 mintable token and from Zeppelin. But and in mintable token, it has this path, le chemin de files, c'est local. Mais ça c'est, il faut qu'on fait un npm module. So maintenant, Remix peut parler avec ton ordinateur local, et ça c'est une grande étape. Mais pour faire ça, il faut que tu choisis le dossier dans l'ordinateur et fais le install remixd, which is the local way to talk to your computer, and then this is the library on Open Zeppelin that we need. And ça c'est l'icon pour... Oh, avant, fais cette commande. So remixd is running in the background. And then you click that icon and it turns green after you say connect. And then you compile it and ça marche. And in the compile tab, souvent, le auto-compile ne marche pas, is not checked. Donc, chaque fois quand tu tapes quelque chose dans Solidity, ça compile tout le temps si if that's checked. And these are all the contracts that are imported from Award Token. Donc ça c'est Award Token que nous avons écrit et ballot, mais le reste sont Open Zeppelin which were imported. Ça c'est important de suivre tous les net of contracts that you import. And then when you deploy Award Token, MetaMask comes up. And we could follow it. Est-ce que c'est plus intéressant que je fais ça en live coding ou you care?
Yes.
C'est mieux? Okay. Maybe I go. Oops. Normalement, ça marche beaucoup plus rapide que ça. Et aussi... Just a minute. Well, this one's already loaded. I guess there's not much Rizzo. Okay. Then we go like this. Not bad. So.
Can you zoom in? So.
How do you do that? Is it? Oh. Yeah, much better. Okay, so at this point, here we can deploy the ballot, to make a word token live. Well, I'm not sure this is going to work without a network. Okay. Says there's network, but I don't see the network working.
Did you compile?
Yeah. So I could just go through this one. I guess this is compiled. This is where here's where the name of the contract is, the live contract. You choose it up here to make it the live one. Après ça apparait ici, après deploy, and then it pops down here. So these are the deployed contracts. And then for each parameter de chaque function, you can open up you can put them in individually. So in add proposal, les descriptions, le titre, l'adresse. Et c'est beaucoup plus simple de mettre tout ça quand il est comme ça. Et aussi avec cet outil ici, si c'est pas dans un bon format, tu peux tester ça. Ça c'est pour encoded. So you can copy it and encode it. Mais avec ça, tu peux tester si c'est un bon format. Donc si je ne sais pas. Je pense que ça ne marche pas ou ouais. Donc you get a warning. And et ça c'est le lien pour the npm modules. Donc ça c'est dans mon attaché local, le mot. Et aussi, ok. So, ici, ça c'est tous les warnings. Et si ça ne marche pas, il y a un warning en rose. Donc, si je vais faire une chose ici, donc tu peux suivre où est le problème. Et maintenant, nous venons de faire un module pour testing, mais ça c'est pour le more advanced workshop. Et aussi, peut-être que je rentre là. Chose. Ça c'est le. Ouais, ça c'est. Nous avons vu ça. Et donc ça c'est un peu difficile maintenant. Tous les functions, donc toutes les classes viennent ici. Et si les deux fonctions avec le même nom, c'est pas évident qu'est-ce que c'est le bon. Mais finalement, et ça c'est les deux choses en Zeppelin. Donc, c'est pas mon responsabilité de faire ça, mais il faut que je suive où est cette fonction pour remplir ça, pour continuer. Mais finalement, je le fais ça et ça marche avec cette initialize, mais pas ça. Après, that starts the round, and then... oh, ça c'est une chose intéressante. Dans le... How do we do this? You know how to escape full screen on the on this window? How do I get out of full screen mode? Escape's not working.
F11.
F11 would work if we had those keys here. I don't know. Should work, but it doesn't.
F7 maybe?
Yeah, but there's no
Oh, there's no functions.
no function keys because they made it more user-friendly.
How did you turn on the full screen the first time?
The green button that gone.
Yeah, the Mac.
Oh well. Is it here doubled? It's not. How should I show that? I guess here we'll just go like this. Oh. But this is not even running. I guess I can start up. Oh, here it is working. Okay. So we'll just, as a test, we'll run the ballot in the and so we'll deploy ballot. And here, that's the terminal of the transaction. Et if it goes through, il y a un, ça c'est vert, checkmark. Et ça c'est tous les infos. Donc, et ça aussi pour debugging, it's important to go there too. Okay. So. And so, and actually the other great thing about having the Zeppelin contracts is that you can kind of go through their code and figure out what they're doing and how to accommodate it. And so that's important. And then, aussi, oh God. Ça c'est ça. Okay. If we choose ballot and we want to choose a new ballot at this address, because the ballot has been loaded by a word token. So to access it, we just need to have address. And because it's free, doesn't cost any ether, it's in blue. And this has already been, I think it'll work. I loaded this address before. And when we click at that, nothing's working today. Oh, it's coming down here. So this is the last ballot. And this is where you would add a proposal, or to see the health, or to see what's going on. I think we can go here to ballot. This is the current ballot, and when we go to see the proposals of the current ballot, and we don't get anything. Wow, this is not working that well. Okay. Oh, it's probably it's just a connection problem, I think. So in this case, you'd see the current ballot's address in the award token, and then you put that address in the @address, so you can deploy it, and then you can add a proposal. And then in the terminal, you can see what you put in. it's associated with that ballot. And then when you get to get proposals, this will get the hash, the address of each of the proposals. And voting is a similar process. And so you can also use a remix to check, like if you have a dApp running and you want to see, you can have some functions that pull up how many people are using your dApp, and you can just be constantly checking the health of your dApp, and it'll alert you to problems depending upon how you know what functions you write. Est-ce que tu as...
Yes.
Je peux essayer. Mais... Well, when that finishes spinning, it will show that there's another ballot, another proposal.
I'm going to try it on Cypher browser.
Yeah.
I can see it on mine, but I don't know. It's not loading well, maybe.
Yeah, maybe I should just have connected to my phone, réseau de mon téléphone. Et aussi maintenant, dans l'équipe de Remix, il y a quelqu'un qui est le chef de l'Embark. Qu'est-ce que c'est les autres deux IDE, c'est Embark, ça marche?
It's working. Someone added pot-au-feu.
Ah. So now we're making it more modularized, so it'll be tools in Remix that are going to be used in other tools. So maybe it's going to be the same vocabulary, or maybe just the back-end engine is going to be the same in Embark. Le debugger de Remix sera le même de Embark.
You et Mathias?
Ouais.
I'm voting right now. So.
Ah, good. Et maintenant aussi, il y a plusieurs plugins pour Remix. Il y a choses... oh. Il y a un plugin intéressant avec Oracleize. Donc, dans le contrat, c'est impossible de faire, de chercher le prix de, je ne sais pas, le bœuf dans le marché de futures. Si tu as un contrat c'est important si quelque chose arrive, si le euro arrive à $2, faire quelque chose, on peut faire ça avec Oracleize. Et maintenant, il y a un plugin pour Remix à Oracleize. Peut-être que ça s'est déjà fait ici. Oh.
We had an Oracleize workshop with Thomas Bettani 1 year and a half ago. He was using the Oracleize version of Remix.
Ah, but now it's is it here? Plugins. Oh, it's in settings. Anyway, it comes up. You can put your Oracleize query là-bas. And then we're building the interface for more plugins. So there's going to be a lot of them. Aussi pour partager. Where is that? Come on. Ça c'est les choses pour faire gist. Et le prochain de le même que je vais changer bientôt. Mais ça c'est pour mise à jour en gist, ton gist. Et pour faire le gist, il faut qu'on enregistre dans les settings. Oh. Come on. Ici. Mais ça c'est pas simple de faire ça. Et en bas, ça c'est tout pour maintenant. Mais vous avez des questions?
Can you tell us a little bit about what will be the next subject, the subject of the next workshop?
I think it's going to be debugging and how to use the debugger. And maybe I'll do that with a JavaScript virtual machine, so I don't have to be, I could do it locally. And also like, I guess other ones about gas prices and how to make a plugin too.
Question about maybe existing plugins or integration with, for instance, static analysis tools. Are there such plugins, or are there existing integration with such tools?
They're about to be.
I mean, like to check just like standard security issues or gas
estimation
optimization or.
I mean, there's some
quality checks.
There's some analysis and static analysis here.
Okay.
But there's going to be another plugin that's about to get
there are many
input.
different tools that exist already. If it's
And there's also a tool that's about to be coming that highlights each line of the solidity and tells you the gas price of each line.
Okay.
Or someone was just working on that in Berlin. And so you could tell like what's your worst line.
Same question regarding testing.
Test
set up that data set.
Yeah, that's already done.
Okay, so that's within the tool?
Yeah, there's a.
Oh, it's already.
No, that's already done. It's here, I haven't run the tests myself, so but I could probably give a workshop on that. Probably in 2 months. What's another one? Wow, not happy. I guess could I run it locally? I'm not sure it's going to add more if I run it locally, but I could try to set it up and see. Well, it's not going to hit the Robeston, but
Which network are you connected to currently?
Robeston.
No,
I mean the Wi-Fi? I don't know. He
Maybe you don't have the right one.
something begins with an A. Arizin?
try CoinHouse. And the password is le Bitcoin, I think. Small letters.
Yes, maybe I will try another network. If it doesn't work, but it should work.
I have this one, so it's working online.
I'm not sure I put it in right. I was trying to. Oh, okay.
Will be good now. Let's try to open
I'm just
a random page. You are connected now.
Yeah.
Okay, try, if it doesn't work, try a reason.
R? Oh, everything.
Yeah, the first one.
I think it was connected there.
Or you were on this.
Oh, it's working.
Okay.
Okay.
I think it's better anyway. So then if we go to here, let's see what happens. I'll go for, okay, yeah, so Emily has one vote. And then if we go to here, I think we could we should be able to get proposals. I've got so many proposals now, I think I screwed that up. Add proposal. Count. It's a little hard to tell right now from this weird angle. Get proposals. Oh yeah, okay. So there are the three proposals. And yeah, okay, so here are the three proposals. And anyway, so it's a constant flipping back and forth between, like clicking and then seeing what the console says happened, and then testing and figuring out, where the problem was, and then going back into the code, like if we were to, don't really want to get into debugging now, but like just, oh. Yeah, and then jumping back in and seeing where what the thing is. You can also get the compile tab. You can get the ABI. Whoops. Oh, here, maybe here. And so you can see, you know, the details of what's going on in the contract as it gets compiled. And yeah. And we're also trying to integrate Swarm as much as possible into it. Also, because Swarm is really cool, so. But I think the easiest thing is just to play with it, find out what didn't work, and then ask us questions. And what else? Yeah, I think that's basically it.
Thank you very much for your time. So Remix is very cool. Very useful.
Yeah, what I would like to do is to be able to, it's also good for demonstration purposes, which I think I didn't
Get the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, but how to respond, how to show things that have come through.
Would it be possible, instead of having this small interface where you get the buttons like blue, red, and so on, to have something like this interface deployed at some localhost position? Say, you generate a small HTML file that the user can load on another tab, instead of having, like, it would be the interface for the contract, but elsewhere.
Oh. Well, there's two parts of it. One is we're coming up with a simplified remix for learning how to learning how to code in Solidity. Mm-hmm. So going to have much less information on it.
Yeah.
And that might be part of splitting remix out.
Okay.
And also having it on separate panels, like web panels, might be good.
Yeah. So if you have the web panels just for the interface, you can pop it up and say, like, yeah, there's the web panels, and see what's happening.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in the process of redoing the interface, we're also trying to make everything more plug-in, even internal plugins. But that might be good to split things out even more into separate windows, and then we'll have a lot more space. Because I think that's some of the problem in designing this tool. It's like trying to mash everything into, the width of the screen.
Yeah. Which we are having a problem with, but when we zoom in.